West Virginia's railroad history is a tale of transformation, driven by the state's abundant natural resources. Here's a whistle-stop tour. Early days, before 1863. Even before West Virginia became a state, the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad arrived in 1837, entering what was then Harper's Ferry, Virginia. It pushed westward, reaching the Ohio River at Wheeling by 1852. This line played a significant role in the Civil War. In the South, the Virginia Central, later Chesapeake and Ohio, had reached Clifton Forge, Virginia, by 1856. Construction on a connecting line through what's now southern West Virginia began before the Civil War. Shaping the state, 1863 to early 1900s. The Baltimore and Ohio's arrival spurred development in northern West Virginia, influencing even the state's boundaries. Similarly, the Chesapeake and Ohio arrival in 1873 had a major impact on southern West Virginia. These railroads served two key purposes: bringing in miners and transporting the vast reserves of coal outwards. The Norfolk and Western, another major player, emerged from the merger of Virginia railroads in 1870. Technological shifts, early 1900s, mid-1900s. Electrification gained traction in the early 20th century, with the Virginian and Norfolk and Western electrifying parts of their lines in West Virginia. However, diesel-electric locomotives took over in the late 1930s. Interestingly, West Virginia's coal-hauling railroads were resistant to the switch from coal to diesel fuel. The Chesapeake and Ohio and Baltimore and Ohio finally converted in the early 1950s, while the Norfolk and Western held out as a steam-powered railroad until 1956. The landscape today. Today, West Virginia has a network of freight railroads, including CSX Transportation, formed by mergers of Chesapeake and Ohio, Baltimore and Ohio, Norfolk Southern, and several short-line railroads. Passenger service is limited, with Amtrak serving some areas. A few scenic railroads, like the Cass Scenic Railroad and Potomac Eagle Scenic Railroad, keep the steam locomotive spirit alive for tourists. West Virginia's railroads were instrumental in shaping its economy and development. Their legacy lives on in the state's transportation infrastructure and even its historic towns.